In this series, we're going to go from 0 to a million and hopefully to the submarine price so we can do the KO Perico heist. So this is a new character. I created this on my nephew's account, it's on an old photo. So after I'm done with all this, all the money I make from it, I'm going to be able to put over in his account by just adding it back into the bank. And then he can play on with his character that's like level 3 or something. So first off, this is going to be like your character, right? So take your time creating your character. You don't want to just like spam out some random crap and end up looking terrible. So I decided that's good enough. Let's jump into the game. So first things first, you're going to notice you spawn off at the casino. Now, this is a good thing for a reason. You can go straight in there, register for $500, and you get $1,000 a day bonus in chips. And I think you also get your bonus for signing up the first time, which is like 5,000 in other chips, and a free spin. So, I mean, like, we're working towards getting this free car. So, I think what we need is about 15k. That's like one mission. And then we should be able to buy the first garage, get the first free car. So that way we can do small little investments, going to make the missions easier. So I had to sit through this terrible cutscene that you can't skip. Jerry finally showed me around, and here, yeah, I got like 6,000 chips now. I'm going to do my first spin of the wheel. Now, I can get the car with the glitch you seen in like a video or two ago, but we don't have a garage yet, so there's no point in doing that. Let's just hope we get something good.
Come experience the excitement of the ancient art of rich people trying to be faster than each other. It's premier horse
Oh,
racing
nice.
on the inside track.
So we don't even have to do a first mission to get a garage now. That's pretty handy. I'm just going to straight up buy a garage. And then we'll get free cars delivered to that. And that's going to help out doing the missions. Now, when I say small investments, I mean things like don't go buying an apartment straight away because heists really aren't that valuable, like to start off with. I'll show you what I mean. I'll buy one on purpose and then do that today. So we're going to start off, where is it? Dynasty 8. Few property listings and sort price to lowest. Yeah, 15k is not bad, holds 2 cars. That's all we really need so far. It's going to be pretty tempting as you're earning money to just spend it, but just don't just randomly spend it. You don't need to yet. We're going to be able to spend tons later when you're earning heaps at a time. So there's a bunch of cars here for $0. They're all pretty good. Like, the best one I think is from the, what's it called? I can't remember the name of it right now. Let me just get that up and look at it. Legendary. Right. The one from this one is the best for a free car. It's just got good top speed, decent braking, you know, it's alright. So let's send that home. It doesn't look too bad in green either. And then we're just going to do Simeon's repo missions. Now, these aren't too hard. I mean, like, if you don't have a car yet, you can just ride along with other people. This dude ain't going to let me in because he's a snub. But anyway, that's why we got our own car, right? Anyway, if you manage to get into like a group of 4 people that are pretty decent at these missions, they're like grinders, you know, they're not going to troll you, they're not going to screw around, they're not going to screw up the mission, they're just going to straight to the point, get it done. You get about 15 to 20 something k each time you do these missions, which I mean like is a lot more than 9k that I'd normally get from like peer pressure or death metal or something that I normally play, right? Anyway, these missions are also sometimes really fun. I mean, like this one especially, you just steal these monster trucks, right? And then you just gotta drive and smash a bunch of cars. And then at the end of it, drop these off at the docks. I mean, like, so much fun. And especially, like, if you consider the fact that you're getting that 15 to 20 grand for every last one of these missions. So if you just, like, play, like, I don't know, let's say like 10 of them, that's 200,000. I think it also works on kind of like a time limit thing. So the longer you take, the more likely you're gonna get 20,000 for each one of these. So I mean, like, you don't have to rush with these. And then of course, I brought the apartment and decided to do the heist just to show you this really isn't that worth it. I mean, like, first off, when you do the setup for it, the first time you don't have to pay for it. The second time you have to pay for it, and then you'll get people that maybe don't know how to do heists and will stand there without putting their mask on, and then wonder why the door won't open. I mean, like, it's not this dude's fault. It's probably literally his first heist, right? Anyway, once you break through this barrier, you get about 50-50 to make it fair, and then you get like, I don't know, 40,000 something, 50,000 something, 100,000 for a first time bonus. And then it unlocks the next heist, which is the prison break heist. And oh my god, I've seen that heist get failed so many times that it's almost not worth doing the heist. You might as well just go do other stuff for money instead of trying to complete that heist to unlock the rest of the heist. You can also try to just randomly look for heists, but 9 times out of 10, if you're just starting out, they're just going to kick you because they're going to see inexperienced level or your stats aren't that great. So, I mean, like, your best bet is to do Simeon's repo missions and Gerald's, what are they called, last play missions, and the survivals, and that's going to, like, get you your skills up, it's going to get your money up, and you're not going to waste your time setting up heists that aren't going to go anywhere. Also, when you do heists, you rely on usually 3 other players to get their job right, otherwise nobody gets paid. And I mean, like, 9 times out of 10, you're either going to find someone that's just going to troll it, or someone that's legitimately that bad at it that it's not going to get done. Anyway, so as I'll show you, we're about to get paid for this heist. I went 50-50 because it seemed fair for this kid's work. He helped get the Kumo and that. Did a lot of work for it. Anyway, so 50% of the take, and then you get your first time bonus. And now I'm going to sell that apartment that I just brought because apartments to me are useless. I'm not going to be doing heists for the rest of this until I get the Keo Perico heist. So I'm pretty sure I should get the majority of the money back from the apartment, trading it in for the same garage that was worth 15k. I'm not really 100% sure, but whatever. The other thing about starting off new that's going to be hilarious is morons like this. They're going to have like $3 million flying bikes. They're going to think they're the shit.
Call from Merryweather Security Consulting.
I think I'm going to annoy this one because I know for a fact that that thing's targeting system is really irritating. So if you just keep driving under them, they really can't do anything. It's just going to end up getting pissed off.
Pay a fee, and one of our agents will deliver ammunition straight to you. More services will be available shortly.
This isn't how you thought this was going to go, huh? Dude, he's trying so desperately. Right, well, you like level what, like 200 and something? This is this account's first day, so he thinks right now that this is someone who's never played before. That I'm just going to be like, oh god, a bike's shooting at me. I better drive off and let its targeting system perfectly line up and blow me up. They're probably getting so annoyed. Especially, look how hard he's trying. He's gonna end up blowing yourself up, man. And when you finally succeed in blowing me up, you're only gonna end up paying for my insurance. This isn't gonna cost me nothing. Lesson of the day, man. If you try to piss me off, you're just gonna end up frustrating yourself. I think he gave up or something. What is he doing up there? Oh no, he's gonna give it one more desperate try. People like this, man, you crack me up. Anyway, after like 3 straight minutes of flying around in circles, he eventually got me. But I mean, like, congratulations, he drove around for 3 minutes to pay me 60 grand. I think he literally got tilted, because look, he's not even coming back to kill me again, he's just leaving.
I can do that.
Alright, so a quick recap of the day. First thing you want to do is come to Simeon's. Do these missions. Make sure you get a group of people when you get into them. Otherwise, you can end up hosting it yourself. You have to invite people, which isn't that bad. I mean, like, it's doable, whatever. The next thing, buy the cheapest garage. So when I brought, it's on sale at the moment, which is pretty handy. Then you're going to be able to get yourself your first car to be able to do missions with. Then secondly, obviously get your first car. Now I also spent, I think it was about 1,400 or something on a bullpup assault rifle to do missions with, because like it's my favorite assault rifle, and I only need one. And I mean, like, you can also get free weapons from there anyway. I'll show you. There's like a hatchet, and I think you obviously get the starting pistol, sawn-off shotgun. There's a few things you can get for free there. So yeah, add this to the list. Come here and grab some free stuff and buy your first decent weapon. I mean, like, I like the assault rifles, that's why I chose the bullpup, but I mean, like, I used to use the AK all the time, but I don't know, I think you have to level up to unlock that. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. The first thing you're going to do is sign up for the Diamond Casino to get your free dailies and free spin. So you can get some pretty cool stuff from that, and it's probably going to help you out starting off. Alright, so day 2 I was able to do the wheel glitch to get the free car. I did a video on that a little while ago and left a link to someone who has a really well described version of it. Then went straight back to do Simeon missions for a bit. Now unfortunately, sometimes when you're doing these missions, you're going to rely on other players, and sometimes they're going to do some really stupid things. Like this dude right here. I played like 3 or 4 missions with him. He seemed to be doing alright, but then you see there he just blows himself up. Well, later on he decided that instead of coming down to this warehouse, he would just sit there. And I mean, like, he sat there for so long the other 2 players went back to the start to where he was standing and ran him over to kill him to end the mission. And I mean, like, we don't really need that kind of a waste of time when you're trying to make money, but whatever. Time is kind of money in this game. And in this one, he intentionally kept killing himself, so I decided to climb the roof and just do the mission myself. I mean, like, a little hard without armor or snacks or anything, and I had to waste a little bit extra ammo, but I mean, like, we got it done. So after I passed that one, I did a couple more Simeon missions. Some of these actually remind me a lot of Gone in 60 Seconds or something like that. You gotta, like, get in, steal these sports cars from the back of a plane, and then escape the cops and bring it back to Simeon. It's a pretty easy mission, pretty cool mission. I mean, like, it's really not hard at all. If you take your time on it as well, losing the cops when you get back, you will easily get 20 grand. If you don't, and you just get here quick, it's still 15 grand, so either way, still making money. Alright, so our goal for today is we want to try to get enough money in our account to be able to register as a VIP for free, as well as we are going to go and pursue the treasure that you have in your email. So we're able to get enough money to register as a VIP, so now we can do the mission Sightseers. Now, I kind of recommend you do this in an invite-only session, because if you do it in public, I mean, like, sometimes people are going to leave you alone, sometimes you're going to get, like, servers where people are just grinding. They're not going to bother you, they're not going to worry about what you're doing, but then you will sometimes, like, get other servers with people that are just, like, intentionally trolling the grinders, which, I mean, like, yeah, okay, they're going to have more money than you one day, and you will regret that. Anyway, another good reason to do sightseeing is when you do the Caprica heist, some of the hacks in that during it are pretty similar, so this is kind of like getting you prepared for when you're going to be doing that. Anyway, after completing this, you should get a decent amount, like at least 20k if you took your time. So GTA is also about having fun, so I decided to jump in an adversary mode known as Hunters versus Slashers. And I mean, like, if you ever played like Dead by Daylight or something, it's kind of similar, but you can kill the hunter if you wanted. Anyway, so basically you load in, you're either the hunter or the hunted. If you're the hunted, you got a torch where you can see in the dark, otherwise it's literally this dark, like how the screen looks right now, this is how it is in the game. And you're going to use your torch to find a hiding spot, or if you already know the hiding spot, go hide. Then after a certain period of time, if you survive, you'll be granted a shotgun to take the hunter out, like now. And then you gotta just run around, look for the hunter, pop him. If you get him, you win. But if the hunter takes everyone else out, then you lose. And then of course, I think once you take the hunter, it's like tag you're it, then you're the hunter, and you gotta walk around in the darkness, and you got a torch on a shotgun. Now, I mean, like, I don't think I was supposed to just walk around like an idiot with the torch out, because I end up getting smacked in the back of the head. So I'm just walking around looking like a horror game, pretty much saying to everyone that I'm hunting, like, yeah, I'm here, come up behind me and punch me in the back of the head. And unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. Of course, at the time, I didn't know that you could kill the hunter, but anyway. So we played a couple of rounds of this. It was actually a lot of fun. And it's not a bad pay for it. I think it was like 20k if you win all 5 rounds, so it's like 5k a round. So if you don't become the slasher and you stay hunted and you win every round, it's pretty good pay. Oh god, I can hear him. Don't look this way. Oh man, he found me. Oh cool, we get to spectate people when we die. Man, this guy's got the technique. Look at this. He's like in that little crevice there. Like honestly, would you even see him? I probably wouldn't see him if the light was on. Like all I can see is his feet there. I think I can switch views so I can see a little bit better on his perspective. I don't even know where this is or how he got back there. He's just waiting until he gets a shotgun. Look. Smart mofo. I thought he was just going to stay in there and wait for him to run past him, pop him, but I think he's going to actually hunt him. Oh no, the camera went cinematic. I didn't even get to see him off him. So anyway, yeah, after a few rounds, 19k is not bad. I decided to play even more of this after this just because it was so much fun. There's even one in the Diamond Casino. I was hoping to jump into Motor Wars, but this is just as fun, really. Alright, so knowing now that we can just bop the slasher in the head, I'm gonna wait for him to come past. So the next round I died pretty early on. I got to spectate this kid. It's really cool when you spectate him, you get to see night vision. And man, he had so many close calls where you can see like the flashlight going straight past the hallway and he just ducks. I think he's even trying to taunt him at that point where he puts the flashlight so you get him to come past. And then they have this, oh man, they have this like blindfolded fight here. And like, we can see because it's night vision, but their screen is as black as when we had it before, when we were hiding. So these two cannot see each other. I don't know why the hunter does not put his flashlight on so he can see what he's shooting, but he just legs it and this dude just still, look at him go. He's just swinging at nothing still. Hilarious. You got him, bro. But this game mode was just like a lot of fun to just muck around in and get some money at the same time. It wasn't necessarily quick money, but I mean like it wasn't bad money for what we were doing. Anyway, so I followed all the treasure maps around and oh god. Now, following the treasure is pretty simple. You're going to pull up your email, you got the treasure hunt, and then it's going to have a little yellow question mark location for you to go to. You basically got to find that. I think it was on top of the mountain. It's not too hard to find anyway, so that's going to lead you to more clues. Then once you find all 3 clues, you're going to find that body. It's going to take you down here, and you're going to finally get the pistol. Now with this thing, it's going to tell you, earn 50 headshots with this for a cash prize and double XP or something. Or RP, whatever it says. And basically I went and did peer pressure so you don't get wanted, and there's no time limit, and I just popped everyone, and then afterwards it gives you $250,000. So I've already got 600,000, and now I have 900,000 because I did that and a few more missions. And I'm going to deposit this, and that is us on 1,000,000 for the second day, and I've only been playing for a couple of hours each day. Now I decided to invest this money, 200,000 of it, into a MC club. Now the reason for this is it's going to be able to make you money in invite only. So you're not going to be bothered by people. So basically, you're going to do sightseers, because that's the only one you can do without like an oppressor or deluxe or whatever, because you can't do headhunters for decent money. So you're going to do sightseers, and then basically come and do missions at your MC place. Now if you come to this board, you're going to notice some of these need you to be in public matches with multiple people. If that happens, do another mission, like an actual job mission or something, and then that should reset it, and you'll come back and be able to do something else. Even if you fail the mission that you decide to go do, that'll still reset it and allow you to do something else. And then basically you're going to interchange it between VIP and MC. And then you're going to go sightseers, then an MC job. And then if you need to reset it, go ahead and do a job, but you can also just do sightseers again. So quick money. And these missions aren't too hard, they don't take too long, and I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you can get like 20k from this mission, 20k from the sightseers, so that's 20k back to back. And then tomorrow I'm going to show you a way to increase that even more with a job between it. So basically we've made it to 1 million on day 2, and we're going to be able to make a lot more a lot quicker now that we have this MC and the VIP access. So this is another reason why you just don't want to just randomly spend the money. We got it a little quick, so it was 19k instead of 20, but I mean, like, that's only 1k off. Alright, so the other thing about VIP and the motorcycle club is they have vehicles for free. So this thing is the rat bike, and I mean, like, it's not bad. It's kind of like the gargoyle, but a little cheaper version of it, really. I mean, like, it'll get you where you need to go really quickly, and it's only available if you don't have a bike in your thing, but we will need a bike later on. And the reason for that is when you're an MC and you have your own bike, it gives you a health regeneration bonus as well as a damage bonus when you're on that bike. That's kind of handy. Okay, so the MC place is pretty much paid for itself now that we're just going back to back with this mission. And hopefully tomorrow I'll jump on and be able to earn an extra 1,200,000 to get the submarine and be out to the Cayo Perico heist already on day 3. Anyway, I hope this helped. Thanks for watching.